and I'm standing outside the Tom Bradley Family and Youth Service. We're about to talk to Tony Nickleous, father, famous father, Fayard Nicholas of the Nickleous Brothers. Come on, let's go and talk to Tony. We're sitting here with Tony Nickleous, the son of one of the late great dancers, tap dancers ever, Fayard Nicholas. Hi Tony, and thank you so much for having us.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you here today, and I feel so very honored that you've come to talk to me about my life and my family. And I tell you, thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome. Now, we know you have been in show business for a long time.
My father had a valet, and his name was Lorenzo. And Lorenzo had a camera, one of these wind-up cameras, but it was the thing of that day. And he would take all these movies, these wonderful, wonderful home movies. And so we have film of me and the Queen Mother walking in the rose garden of Buckingham Palace, and she's holding my hand and she's just showing me the roses and everything. And so that was certainly a great experience.
You being 5 years old, did you have any idea who this lady was at the time?
No, had no idea.
Wow.
She was a nice lady. She was kind to me, and then of course like I said, we went to this Buckingham Palace. It was just unbelievable. Yeah.
Really?
We go into the room, and there, sitting in the room, was Pope Pius XII.
Wow. How did you feel?
Well, my mother, who is a devout Catholic, let me know that this was the man.
Wow.
This is the Pope, you know. And so anyway, he couldn't speak English, and so the priest, interpreted for him, and he said, I've been hearing about this child that's dancing all over Rome, and he said, would you dance for me? And I said, yeah. I had a chance in a number of those trips to the South of meeting Dr. King for the first time. That was something that I'll never forget. Dr. King was, he wasn't a very tall man, but believe me, when he walked into a room, he had such a presence. He was like a giant when he walked into a room. The respect that was given him by everybody. He was just, it was true, and he was so humble. He was just wonderful. He was just had such a great laugh, it was just truly something that I'll never forget. That first meeting with Dr. King. After meeting him, I got involved in civil rights. After the performance, Frank Sinatra came back to the dressing room, and Father introduced me to Frank. And he says, "Tony," he says, "How are you?" I said, "Fine." He says, "I met you once before, but you were, when you were very young, when I was in Europe." I said, "It's so good seeing you." I said, "Mr. Sinatra," I said, "this is indeed a pleasure." He said, "Tony, I'm going to do something for you." He said, "I'm going to give you an autograph picture." And I looked at my dad. I said, "Thank you, Mr. Sinatra. But I really would like a bike." He laughed, and my mother and my father said, "Oh, Tony, what are you doing?" I said, "He asked me. I really like a bike." So anyway, sure enough, I stayed in Vegas for a while, and when I got back to LA, there was a bike.
How good is that?
Frank Sinatra sent me a bike.
Amazing.
And a picture. Autograph picture.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I wanted to thank you, and hopefully we can come back another time and just kind of pick up where we're leaving off today.
That'll be great. I'll give you part 2. I got to tell you about some other great stories. I tell you.
If they're anything like these stories, believe me, we'll be back real soon.
Oh yeah. Thank you so very much. It's a pleasure, and believe me, come by anytime.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nickleous.
You're welcome.
Well, my goodness, like I said, I wish we could stay here longer, but that will pretty much do it for us today. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back with more.